man. These guys are going to go out swinging. And this is about that black man tricking. Okay? I never seen him on any trips traveling anywhere. He never was anywhere. Every time I traveled with his homie, he was never anywhere around. So I don't understand what he's talking about, what he's seeing in all this black men working together. What it is it's just these guys, it's like a couple of them. Because I was at the meeting when they had it at this restaurant years ago. It's a couple of them. All they care about is themselves. All they care about. I got a question. Do you feel that they in it for black men or they in it for themselves? Because all I can do at this point is questions. I done gave you the evidence. I'm about to do my closing arguments. And all I can do at this point is just see what you say about the questions. And like I said, I never seen this guy on any trips. Never nobody said, hey, this guy's joining us. Let's see that. Netherlands would be the first trip. Czech Republic, then Germany. Then Thailand, the first time. Then Bali. Then Thailand again. Then Colombia. Then Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire. It's like 10 countries with one person. 10 countries with one person. Never seen this dude anywhere. But that's his friend, though. Never seen this dude in sight. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Never nobody said, hey, so-and-so's joining us, but black men is working together in these countries. I guess he ain't at the center of it. You know, you got to understand what's going on, man. Now they trying to elate themselves where they the best ones and everybody else is jealous of them and envious of them and yada, yada, yada. Go on and watch my video I just put up. Go on and watch my video I just put up. Go on and watch my video I just put up. Don't even come in here now. Go watch my video. Passport Bro BMT accepts new role as victim. Go watch my video I just put up. I did that specifically to make a point. All I can do is answer questions. Everybody ran over there to look at the video. So when y'all come back here, let me know what you think in the comments. All I can do is show you. For me, this is their punishment for fucking with my business. This is their punishment. It's their punishment. Punishing them. And you think they would just like, I mean, I showed you everything about them already. What more can I show you? BMT has one agenda. That's to get black men locked up in Fed prison and or murdered. That's his whole agenda. That's why he's trying to have people come and attack me physically and fight me physically instead of doing it himself. Because that's who he is. Don't you understand? Can't you guys see? Open your eyes. That dude ain't never traveled with his homie, with his friend. Ain't never seen that dude take any trips. Any trips. He gets to the country, I don't know how, smuggled on a cargo ship or some shit like that. I don't know how he gets to the country, but I never seen him on any trips. Ever. Never even ran into him. Never even ran into him. Nowhere in sight. Where this dude at? He traveling. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where this dude at? You think I really want to waste my time with this? Like I said, I can't, and I don't even know how y'all pulling Zoe into this. Y'all need to leave him alone. For he spaz on y'all, y'all not gonna like it. I don't even know how y'all pulling him into this. He got nothing to do with any of this. So I don't even know how you're trying to pull him into this. What you're trying to get. What type of fake shit you're trying to. I don't even know what you're trying to do. I don't understand it because anything like it ain't gonna come from me. So and I'm not fake. So I don't even know why y'all even pulling him into this for. And I already told Tom. Whatever you hear about him from someone else, believe it as a lie. Believe it as a lie. So y'all can stop that shit right there. And that's why I'm saying, like, all of this is coming from one person. All of this confusion is coming from one person. You want to know who that person is? You want to know who it's always been? The Wizard. Dirty Mac, a.k.a. Richie Mac, a.k.a. Zulu Thailand, who we already debunked today as a possible informant. All of that's coming from him. All of this is coming from him. He's orchestrating all this triple agent tricks. He's got people. He's got some people. They like a little cult following. The Zoomers, they call themselves Zoomers, right? They idolize him for I don't know why. Why do y'all idolize Richie Mac? Tell me that. Why do y'all idolize Richie Mac? Why do y'all idolize BMT? Why do y'all idolize Travelversity? That's my questions. Answer those questions, and I'll stop. I won't make videos about you. I got nothing else better to do right now. Because my shit's automated and the money just come. The money just come. My shit automated, bro. They buy the polos. Cha-ching, cha-ching. All that shit goes to the people. They make the polos and they ship them out. And I got really nothing to do. I hope Travel Time with Paul blast his ass tonight, bro. I hope Travel Time with Paul blast his ass tonight. That's really why I'm here, so we can tag team. Tag team. Now, he don't need my help though, but I figure, why let up? I wanted to talk about some other shit tonight. I was gonna talk about some other shit tonight. This ninja talking about plantation bros. Listen, man, the whole thing you guys are doing is plantation shit. The passport bro is another word for nigga. Don't you understand that, asshole? The definition of a plantation bro. So this is how you feel about black men. If they disagree with you, if they more intelligent than you, if they criticize you, they a plantation bro. If they let you set them up to be thrown in prison or murdered, what do you call them then? Definition of a plantation bro. This is what you think about black men. I already showed you what these guys think about black men. They not our friends. They not our friends. They not our friends. He's not even really black. He's like some type of other person. He's not like, he's like a what is he, like a Caribbean dude or something like that? He's like some other person. He's like, some of these Caribbean cultures are anti-African American and anti-black people. He seems to me like he's he's from that. Like he got an old grandma and he got, she put that poison in his ass and, he seemed like that, the way he talks, the way he thinks, the way he looks. I bet you, am I right? I don't even know. I bet you I'm right though, right? I bet you I'm right. I could tell. I could tell. He's like one of these African nations or something like that. He's from one of these cultures that's anti-African American, anti-black men. He's from one of these cultures. This guy BMT is nothing about him says black man. Nothing about him definitely says black man travels. He ain't got no answers about why his app is the way it is, why the different names, why all the different development names, all the names is, why is it developed in a house in the middle of Greensboro, North Carolina? But he's doing so well. You think apps are made in a house in Greensboro, North Carolina? Don't nobody in America, I'll let you know a little secret. Don't nobody in America outside of FANG companies, and really, they don't even do it. Apps aren't even made in America no more. They source the talent to contractors in India, in Estonia, in Poland, in Ukraine, and different places where the labor is cheap and the talent is abundant. Look it up. There was a whole article about how Amazon had touted they had this artificial intelligence, this cartless shopping, where you put the stuff in the cart and you walk out. I mean, not this registerless shopping, bagless shopping, whatever. You put the food items in the cart and you reel it out and they bill you. And come to find out, it wasn't no AI involved. It was motherfuckers in India watching the video, calculating the shit, calculating the items in your cart. Mechanical Turks. Let me pull it up for you because I gotta pull it up for you. Listen, man, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. If you claim to be a black man, there's just some things you don't use. There's just some things you don't use. His actions don't embody who he is. If he getting all this smoke right now, the best thing for him to do is to shut the fuck up. That's the best thing for him to do. Shut the fuck up. But he want to come out with Plantation Bros, Crabs in the Barrel, with the same fucking motifs. And I already showed you the people who got Fred Hampton murdered, the people infiltrating black culture for the FBI. What are you talking about? Crabs in the Barrel, man. People already been doing this shit to us that look like us. Nobody said nothing then because they were thinking that's not the black thing to do, talk against our own kind. But we've learned better now. We've learned to see that the enemies be in our ranks. Now, if he wasn't who he's being slayed out to be, he would have kept his mouth shut. He would have just kept his mouth shut. He would have did what he was doing, talk about his janky-ass app, travel the world, something else. Instead of using Plantation Bros. Don't nobody want what you don't have. You don't have anything. BMT, what you got? You don't got anything. You're not even intelligent. Niggas fuck with you cause you stupider than them. That's why they fuck with you. You're not even intelligent. What do you got that somebody's afraid of? You're not gonna be fucking. Watch my video, man. I already said all this, but it's just infuriating to me that this guy thinks this is gonna go. He's gonna say something and all this is gonna magically evaporate. The best thing for him to do is delete his channel, walk away, and I don't care. He could walk over to the ocean. He could walk over to a fucking cliff. He could become a Chinese man and go infiltrate the Chinese people. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna do with his life, but he's not gonna do this. He's not gonna do this no more. This is over for him. You know, you can take it as you want. And they fund him. Oh, you're going from a rich. Yeah, that's what I said. I can see the way he talks that he's from one of those cultures. One of those Caribbean cultures where they don't like African Americans, they don't like black men, but they want to co-opt the shit. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that. Yeah, I bet I could tell that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that. I could tell that. I could tell that. Yeah, thank you, big boys. I could tell that. That's what I was saying. I could tell that. But it's over for him now. Let them go fund him doing something else. I don't like that he co-opted black men as a name, because he don't represent me at all. I would never, ever let him be a representative of me. Okay? So I don't like that. That's what I don't like. That's really what I don't like. I've never liked that. You know, and like I said, all of these guys do is they go on each other's channels and they talk and they take turns going on each other's channels. It's an echo chamber. These guys are in an echo chamber. You know what an echo chamber is? That's when no other opinion can exist but their own. So they let one guy browbeat them, like they let Zoe browbeat them. They just go along with whatever Zoe tell them. They let Zoe browbeat them because he's from Harlem. You know, he just browbeating on them. They let him do that. You know, they for Duddy. They let him do that. That much I know for a fact. They let him browbeat them because they're in an echo chamber. So an echo chamber means anytime somebody has an opinion or a commentary that's different than what's going on in the echo chamber. If you look at the video he just did, this dude is straight still talking about Passport Bros. Oh, Passport Bros is envied and people are jealous of us. Why do you keep saying Passport Bros and you BMT? So now, why don't you just change your channel to Passport Bros? You know why he don't change his channel to Passport Bros? In one of his videos, he said he can travel because his family. Yeah, that's cool. His family got money. I mean, everybody family should have some money. My family got some money. I mean, you know, that's cool. But I ain't never see him on no trips. I'm sure he saw us in the airport. He never called. I never seen Zoe get a call from him and he say, hey, man, I'm going to join you guys. What country y'all going to end up in? I never seen that. I never heard, oh, yeah, you know, my man's BMT going to join us on this trip. I never heard that. I heard me coordinating the right flights to go to places we were going and all of that. I never heard anything about BMT coming. Never. 11 countries, 10 countries, something like that. Never. I never run into him in any countries. Never. So I guess, you know, he's traveling. I don't know where he's traveling to, but it ain't nowhere he claims Brazil. I never seen that dude in Brazil. I was in Brazil for 4 months the first time. I was in Brazil for 2 months the second time. I never seen that dude anywhere. Half these guys be lying. Because he hangs with white people, yeah, and only uses bro. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, big boys. I'm coming to London, man. We're gonna go to a pub and have some fish and chips and a pint. You is the guru. You is the guru of this shit. Props to Big Boss. Salute, Big Boss. You the guru of this shit. When I get to London, I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna know it. Then you just come meet me. You know. Yeah, I noticed that. Like I said, I can read people, bro. I can read people's science. You can't fool me. He got Passport Bro. The app is called Passport Bros, but he's BMT. He don't even know about fucking branding. See, that's the other thing that's annoying me. Because among this group, there ain't nobody with an MBA. There ain't nobody with a business administration degree. Okay? Ain't no Wharton graduates. Ain't no USC graduates. Ain't no NYU graduates. Okay? They don't even know the standard concept of branding. How you got two different brands going on? You Passport Bro app. Oh, it's free. Oh, wow. Let me go incriminate myself. Oh, wow, it's free. Not even a real app. And your BMT travels. I'm confused. That's just confusing to me. Look at this shit. I can't make this shit up. Look at this shit. Download the Passport Bro app. BMT travels. Passport app. BMT travels. Which one are you? Why isn't the app called BMT Travels? Because BMT Travels wasn't buzzing? I wonder why BMT Travels wasn't buzzing. Could it be because you're lame? See, the good thing about being me, this is why, like, They can come after, they can talk about Travel Time with Paul. They can talk about Tom Yum. But they can't really come after me at all without looking stupid, without looking silly, without people really raising their eyebrows and listening to what I'm saying. That's why they're always quiet about me. They can't put Travel Wolf in their mouth. Pause. They can't. Because they know everybody else will see them for the fucking clowns they are. They can't. They can't. And I really never even told half you people about me and being on somebody else's channel. I never talked about that. You guys bringing it up now. You know? You guys bringing it up. I never started off like that. You know? I jumped down his throat because his app is a piece of trash and brothers deserve better. Phuket, okay, I'm gonna go to Phuket. And brothers deserve better. Okay? I already showed you why his app is not a real app. I don't think I need to do that again. So all I got is questions. You know what I'm saying? All I got is questions. He out there sending money to the little black girl instead of helping her get a place to live. He's sending $25 or some shit like that. He's skeptical about spending money with someone who looks like us, but he black man tricking. You know? And I'm just saying, it's sorry, man. It's sorry. Even these comments are confusing. People don't understand. I got to keep this video short because the message gets lost, you know? The message gets lost. Oh my God, bro. I'm not answering questions what country I'm in. If you ain't watched the video I told you to go watch, go kick rocks. Shit. I just came from Thailand for 6 months. You not impressed? You not impressed? I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, you're not impressed? I was in Thailand from October 26th to April 14th. I spent New Year's there, all the holidays. You not impressed? Is that why you asking me that? You trying to upstage me? I live in the #1 vacation spot in the world. You trying to upstage me? Well, the #4 vacation spot in the world. Trying to upstage me? I don't know where you're going with that question. What country I'm in? Country I'm in. I'm on planet Earth. The whole planet is the country. You know, somebody said that. They was talking, it was the Honorable Minister Farrakhan. He was talking about how we allowed the powers that be to take the earth and partition it into countries, into borders, things that never existed in the formation of the planet. Here is this country, here is that country, here. But we're really still on the same planet. You should be saying, like, what planet are you on? Like, going to Mars is a different planet. You can go anywhere on the Earth. It doesn't matter what it's called. It's still the Earth. I don't know, man. I don't got time to deal with you guys today. They're going to be trying to upstage me. You can't upstage me, bro. You can't upstage me. I planned this years ago. I did everything I did for this day. And nobody even knew. Nobody even knew. Nobody even knows. Oh, okay. Hawaii is second on the list of most popular U.S. vacation destinations. With average monthly searches, the state brought in $17 billion a year. Wow. Woo. That's a lot. You're overthinking it, buddy. I just vlogged on your live. Don't know who you are. I don't know if you know who I is. I asked you that. I said, go look at the video. I don't know if you know who I am or not. That's why I said, did you go look at the video? If you go look at the video I just put up, it will tell you everything you need to know. When you come back here, But be here waiting. It's only a 20-minute video. It's not gonna hurt you. Take a look at it. I just get tired of watching. I just get tired of answering rhetorical questions all the time that I already talked about. But, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now, because the only thing to do. What's up, Black Investor? Ooh, Black Investor in the house. Let's talk some money. I'm gonna change it up tonight. We're gonna talk some money. Didn't BMT delete the group? I don't know. Did he? Did he delete the group? It was that much smoke in there? I guess the pressure is on. When you got the pressure, I'm doing this for Travel Time with Paul, because Travel Time with Paul is about to get him in a couple of days, if not tonight. When the Circle Salute, what's up, Night Music? I'm doing this for Travel Time with Paul because he went and fucked with Travel Time with Paul. And Travel Time with Paul, don't mess with nobody. So I don't know why. So I saw that and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna shy away from this. He ain't really my target. I got another target, but he ain't really my target. But I'm willing to lend a tag team. Not that he needs it, but I'm just saying I'm willing to say, look, this guy's a bad dude. If enough of us start saying these proper things, it's only this little circle. It's a little circle of them. 6 or 7 of them. And they leading us to our doom. He was going to delete the group to force everyone on the app. Well, I told you about the app. Did you see my lives about the app? Now it's gone. Listen, don't download that app, please. I beg you, don't download that app. That's why I got to keep these lives short, because the message gets lost and nobody gets to the 3-hour part of what I'm saying in the live. But you can tell them, Black Investor, don't download the app. The app is a Trojan horse. It's an exploit. It's not a real app. It's an exploit. What they doing is they're using you to lock yourself up. They're using you to incriminate yourself. I already gave. Let me show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you this real quick I'm gonna show everybody this real quick for the last time. Okay, it's the last time I'm gonna show you this. Passport Bro app. First off, the app is called Passport Bro. So I don't know why you would even want to mess with anything called Passport Bro electronically on your phone. If you downloaded the app, you need to get you a new phone with a new IEIN number. Okay, this is the Passport Bro app. It's probably gonna brick your phone anyway. Okay, this is Passport Bro app. Look at that file size. What does that say? You probably can't see it, but it says 23 megabytes. I work in tech, so that's really small. That's basically a high-res photo. So it's not a app. It's an APK, which is a package. It's kind of like a gateway to some other shit. But you give them enough permissions, they have access to your photos, your chats. They can listen to you talk. They have access to everything. Okay. Now let me show you Instagram, because if he has an app for travel, it's going to be somewhat like Instagram, right? You're going to be able to do photos and videos and DMs and all that cool stuff, maybe even some extra stuff, right? This is how big Instagram is on your phone. You see how that is? 273.4 megabytes, because this is a standalone app in the cloud. It's an actual standalone software product in the cloud, AWS. You need a whole lot of hosting and a whole lot of cloud storage to run an app, not to mention security. When you can't afford that, you do what they call an APK. This right here is TikTok. Now, TikTok, as you know, is getting banned. It's the Chinese government. They doing the same thing, but look at the size of their app. You see how big that app is? This is probably large. This is really large for an app. 350 megabytes. This is really large for an app. Okay, and I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Snapchat, 219 megabytes, right? I could do this all day. But his Facebook, I could do this all day. 325 megabytes, okay? I could do this all day. But his app is only 23 megabytes. There's no app are you gonna find in the world, that's 23 megabytes. Unless it's some hacker shit. They want to hack into your phone. He want to hack into your phone. He want to put you as in part of that. In part, he wants to put you as a part of that secret indictment that's going to say passport bureaus, etc., and turn you over to the feds with all the evidence. Here you go. Turn you over to the feds because of a thing called, and I talked about this yesterday, it's called extraterritorial jurisdiction. Look it up. Extraterritorial jurisdiction. Look it up. He got the app made on Fiverr. You know, I would like to believe that he got the app made on Fiverr for $100, but he probably didn't even do that. He probably didn't even do that much. He probably brought a white label app off of like what's that place? Theme Forest. He brought a. There's a site that sells what he wants. There's a site that sells all the apps because I used to make a lot of money like that, so I know. It's a site that sells all the apps in a white label. Theme Forest. Is it Theme Forest? Yeah, it's Theme Forest. It's a site called Theme Forest by Evanto. And they sell all the apps that you want to do. And then you got to tweak them and do things like that and do some artwork, but they give you the whole app. But you still need hosting, you still need AWS. You know, you still need hosting, you still need AWS. Hosting, cloud hosting, and all that stuff. But so I don't really know the text without downloading his app and pull in the source code, which I'm not gonna do because I don't have a throwaway device to put it on. Because when you download his app and you give all those permissions, that's just going right to the FBI, bro. When you take those pictures, when you do the video with the girl, all that shit going right to the FBI. When you texting her numbers and prices and talking all that shit go right to the FBI. Okay? So I'm not fucking with that app at all. And I recommend nobody download it. Tell your friends don't download it. I beg you, don't download that app. Don't do it. There's another dude with an app that's way better than his called Travel Solo. Travel Solo is an app. I think I put it, I don't know. I found the brother in another video. He did an app called Travel Solo. There's a lot of good apps that are better than the one that he has. Matter of fact, let me show you that. Let me show you that. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. If it comes up, I'm gonna look up his app. I don't need fame or friends. I hear you, bro. Neither do I. Black Man app. Solo Travel. Here goes his app. Solo Travel. An app that makes solo travel. Trav Solo. Okay, so we're going to go look up Trav Solo. Look at Trav Solo. We're going to talk about some investing tonight, too, because I'm glad I got somebody in here. I can talk about some investing. And you could bounce things off of me. Or you could give me feedback on what I'm thinking. Because I really want to show you guys how we can all get money, not just one guy. You're not going to exist with one guy getting money. We all got to get money. How we can all get money. Trav Solo. Let's look up Trav Solo. Oh, he's not in the iStore. Okay, he's not in the iStore. Too bad. I thought he'd be in the iStore, but he's not in the iStore. He's only on Android. But anyway, so there's a movie called. See, this is what these guys should be doing. This is what so-called passport bros should be doing. Okay, but they're not doing it. That's why you know it's a honeypot. It's a trap. There's a movie called Dumb Money. I don't know if you saw it. It's a bunch of guys. It's about this guy who put his whole life savings into GameStop. And then he went on talking about it and watching the position. He did lives talking about his investment and his portfolio and watching the position. And then other people started buying in because he found a loophole in what they were trying to short the stock. And by making the price go higher, they were able to all profit. They were running up. They were saying something like hold. They were intentionally driving the price of the stock up. While they were doing that, these guys shorting the stock were losing money. Hand over fist. You know? Yeah, exactly. Made millions, exactly. They all made millions. Everybody who did it, everybody in the world on this guy's live stream, they all made millions. It's called dumb money. They're on paper worth millions of dollars, right? He's worth 20 million now. He's still holding his position in GameStop. That's what we need to be doing. When I see someone, you made 60K or you was in on that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I see someone, I didn't know about it. I just learned about it from the movie. We're scared of GameStop though. But that's what we need to be doing. When I see people with all these subscribers and on all these people on their platform, and they're not organizing them right, and it's because of their ego, and their insecurities, and they want to be the top person because they're not intelligent, so they think they're going to get rich off of us, or they want us to pay for their vacation, or they want us to pay for their box, whatever it is, right? And I see that. And I see somebody have thousands and thousands of subscribers and they're not organized. This guy had nothing. This dumb money guy had nothing, bro. He had nothing. His name is, what's his name? Oh, in the movie, his name is Keith Gill, but it's a biographical comedy drama. It's based on the book, The Antisocial Network. GameStop Short Squeeze. Yeah. So, he had nothing. He just started going on there and talking. And we can do that. We can do that. We have so much power. Like, man, let me tell you. Let me tell you what I figured out. I'm telling you what I'm working on. I'm trying to put together an investment cartel to buy 25% of Netflix. Okay? Let me tell you the numbers. As you know, Netflix has put out that awful trash reboot called Good Times animated series, right? It's an awful trash reboot, okay? And I said to myself, we gotta stop Netflix from doing this because what Netflix is doing is harming us, I don't even want to watch that shit, but what Netflix is doing is harming us, right? It's not cool to harm us. So anyway, you got made equity in your property, the kid using borrowed, getting dividends. Wow, pay back his loans. Wow, that's crazy. So I said to myself, how can we get rid of these guys in Netflix, right? Because the only way we can get rid of these guys is by investing in the company as shareholders. Then we vote. We vote for the board of directors, depending on their whatchamacallit. I forgot what it's called, but depending on that, you either vote for board members who then elect the CEOs and all that, or you vote for the executives sometimes. It depends on the bylaws. Depends on the bylaws, right? So I use ChatGTP, which is a great tool. I actually wrote them a pretty nasty letter about doing that good time shit. But anyway, I asked ChatGTP how much would it cost to buy 20% of Netflix. That's what I figured we need. At least 25%. We need a hard, solid position, and then we can leverage the other 30% from among the people. Because there's always dissension in the ranks, right? There's always dissension. It's not hard to do. So it said that you need to at Netflix current market capitalization, we need around $230 billion to buy. Oh no. We need 57,500,000,000 to buy 25% of Netflix as of the market when I did this. Okay. And I said to myself, that's not really bad because they gave two countries 98 billion. So 57 billion, that's a drop in the bucket. We could do that, right? So then I started looking at who are the black billionaires, who has the most money that can do this, who the black billionaires. So I found them. I put all their assets together, all their net worths together, and I came up with 79.7 billion. So we have 79.7 billion to work with. We can buy 34.65% of Netflix if we can get these black billionaires to cooperate. Now, you think that doesn't. Now, what does that mean for us? But that means that they can now vote, and they can proxy and leverage that power to get rid of CEOs like those 3 white dudes. Get rid of Reed Hastings. Get rid of Greg Peters, right? Get rid of them dudes, right? Put some of us on the board of directors. Make sure that we hire people that look like us, right? They could change the whole dynamic of the company. This is how we need to start thinking. See, I don't have time to mess with these guys because there's bigger things going on. There's big money going on, and I need to get a lot of money in the next 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So it's to grow my brain. It's and other things too. It's a lot of work I have to do. I don't have time to deal with these cats, okay? Let me show you this right here. Let me show you just so you can see for yourself. Chat GTP is a lifesaver. So this is what so I'm trying to put together an investment cartel. Get to these billionaires. I mean, there's other things too that we can do among ourselves, you know. There's a new company coming out called they changed their name so many times because they're a spec company, but they're called Archer Aviation. I don't know what they're called now, but they were called Archer Aviation. But we can find a nice penny stock. We can throw our money in there together, organize, get an E-Trade account, get a Charles Schwab account, get a Robinhood account, whatever, organize, and we can run it up, baby. We can run it up, and we can also condition ourselves when we want to liquidate. So we can all liquidate. We can all make money. Just like they did in dumb money. We can all make money. Or we can have great valuations on paper that we can use as collateral to buy homes, get loans, things like that. And that's how we're going to survive. That's how we're going to drive, you know? I'm all for the smoke because part of the reason is just that these guys are not doing. That's why I know they're confidential informants. They're informers, you know, because they don't have any interest in doing this. It's about them. It's about I. It's about them. It's about I. You know, how many people does he employ with that app that he got? I mean, well, it doesn't matter because he's a con man. He's not a con man. He's a confidential informant, and he's leading brothers to the slaughter. And I just can't tolerate it. You know, I mean, Richie Mack is doing his version of Fire Fest. That's one thing. You know, he's defrauding people, making them pay to travel to Thailand. But this other dude, man, he's really setting you guys up. He's really setting you guys up, man. You download that app. If you ain't look at the live streams, I showed you the law, the Protection Act of 2003 is the law. If you ain't looking at those live streams I did about it, then you need to, because what they doing is bad. What they doing is bad, and a lot of us don't even see it. That Protect Act carries a mandatory life sentence. Okay? Carries a mandatory life sentence, okay? Wow, that's pretty cool. The Archer Maker. Yep, see, this is it right here. The Archer Maker electronic vertical takeoff and landing. Okay, so it's an electronic plane that takes off and lands autonomously. It's the Uber of the future. I'm trying to find what the company's called because they went spec and now they got like 5 different names. But I used to own some of the stock. I might still do. But it's a fairly good stock because when this thing takes off, this thing's gonna be huge. Buy Tesla, gonna sell property and buy 150 leverage, double sell cores for income, 8, 9, 10K a month. Okay. Well, yeah. You got a great liquidity then. See, I don't have that great of a liquidity. That's why I gotta get myself together. I gotta get 30 days. I gotta get like $5 million together. So I don't have that great of liquidity. But anyway, That's what we need to be doing. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just, that's why I gotta say, like, when I see these guys and they're not mobilizing us properly, they're not organizing us properly, who cares about a fucking travel app, man? That travel app don't even got the numbers, the emergency numbers to Thailand. I posted the emergency numbers you need for Thailand because that travel app don't even have the emergency numbers in it that you need to if you get into trouble in Thailand. You know, like their 911 and the hospital, ambulance, all that stuff. Right? It's different. See, Archer Aviation. The stock currently is at $4. Archer Aviation. The stock's currently at $4. We can make a killing on this. The ticker, if anybody's interested, the ticker is ACHR. The ticker is ACHR. Let me know if you want to get down on that. $4 a share. We can make a killing. I might still own it because at one point it was like $1 something a share. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's going up a little bit. You know, they about to release this. So anyway. This is how you control companies. See, this is what nobody tells you is how you control companies is through stock ownership. And the stock ownership gives you voting rights. And so many voting rights, you vote for board members or you vote for executives, senior executives, VP, the CEO, that type of stuff. It depends on the bylaws. But if you get enough people on your board in your favor, you can make them change the bylaws for you. You know, or sometimes you can just dismiss the board altogether. You know, it's the public corporations are such a crazy business to be involved in because, you know, people don't understand that it's really how we're going to solve our problems economically. Because from there, then you get the hiring quotas, and from there you get who gets the job, who's hiring to get the job, right? If you have the vice president of HR look like you, they supposed to be making sure all of us get hired, you know? So that's what they not doing. That's why I know they fake. You couldn't give me 30,000 people, 300,000 subs. You couldn't give me, and I'm not pitching you, man. I'm not pitching you. You couldn't give me that many. I'm trying to pitch right now. I'm trying to sell shirts. That's really what I be here for, to sell the polos. I'll be pitching the polos, really, but you don't want to hear me keep saying that. So I have to, you know, give you guys something to talk about, give you guys some smoke to talk about, you know, cook a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it just so happened that these guys are bad dudes, you know. BMT's look like he's the worst one right now. From what I've been hearing about him, he look like he's the worst. So that app is such trash. I don't know why you want to even mess with it, man. You don't need that app. You can. The only country you really need a chaperone in is Brazil. You don't need a chaperone in Thailand. You don't need a chaperone in Colombia. You can find your way around to do laundry and the things you got to do with no problem. You know, Brazil is the only country you really need a chaperone because you really can't find anything. It's hard to find stuff in Brazil because the numbers are wrong and the buildings don't come up on GPS. And it's just a mess. BMT could use those clothes though, wearing his tie. I won't sell him anything. I won't sell him any clothes. How about that? I'm not gonna sell him any clothes, okay? You know, he's on his own. He's the only one that's banned from buying my outfits. Everybody else is welcome to buy the clothes, but you know, I can even involve people in investing in the winner circle, but we got to do it the right way. You know, through the safe document, and then we got to have a Zoom meeting. I got to vet you. I got to talk to you. I got to make sure you ain't gonna be no problem, because you know investments come with the risk that you might lose it. But you know, you can't lose with me because I got the receipts to show you that this shit is like making clothes out of a vending machine. That's where this is going. This is going to be one day you're going to make clothes out of a vending machine. Like you scan yourself, you pick what you want, it makes it, and it comes out the vending machine, and you put it on. In the airport, you take the ones you have on and you discard them. But the main thing is we already saving the carbon footprint because there's no more mass-produced clothing. Currently, clothes are mass-produced. We don't mass-produce anymore. We make them as they're ordered, as people need them. So, you know, I won't sell him no shirts, though. He can stay like that. He can stay like that. I don't care about him. He can keep his money. He can keep his money. But anyway, I'm looking forward to Travel Time Report's video about him. Because Travel Time Report said he about to roast him. So we're going to see how that's looking. But yeah, man, I just wanted to hop on. I forgot what I was going to say, though. But that's what we need to be doing. We need to be organizing and planning and scheming to get this money. That's what we need to be doing. And we need to get these guys out of the way. These guys, they got to go. They got to go. They got to delete their YouTube channel. They got to go. We don't need them. We don't need them. They got to go. They're only in it for themselves. If you're only going to be in it for yourself, then go be by yourself, Don't come around me. Don't be out here trying to leech off of me, I don't want to hear about it. Hi, I don't know who these people are. Just saying hi, just dropping in. Yeah, I'm just talking about travel guy. This guy that's a travel guy. Bacon, mayonnaise, and tomato. That's what they call him. Bacon, mayonnaise, and tomato. That's what Travel Time with Paul calls him. Shout out Travel Time with Paul. But yeah, Dumb Money was a great movie because it really shows you like how easy it is to take advantage of the stock market for the little guy, for the little guy. And yeah. In the aftermath, post-text show how several other individuals were affected. Polkin was forced to shut down Melvin Capital because of the net losses the incident caused. Robinhood was the target of several lawsuits following the fiasco and wound up starting in the stock market significantly lower than it was prior. So basically, I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but it has a good ending. It has a happy ending. It's definitely an underdog movie, and it's something that we need to start having some underdog successes of our own, because we are the underdogs. We are the underdogs, and it's funny how they did the same thing with AMC and Bed Bath and Beyond. Wow, short squeeze on the stock. I mean, they drove the price up where they were a short squeeze on the stock. That's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, we need to start having some underdog successes of our own because we are getting our butts beat out here, man. And we got to change a lot of things. We gotta stop buying box. I was just thinking about how we travel to foreign countries with this expectation that doesn't really exist. We got to stop doing that. Travel for enlightenment. Travel for cultural enrichment, cultural immersion. Travel for that. Get the box out of here, man. And that's what the Passport Bro app is. The Passport Bro app is deceptive because when you download it, what you're going to see is niggas on there showing you photos about box. I was with this one. I was with this one. I was with this one. And you're going to be like, oh, I know her. I know her. I know her too. So it's like, that's all the app's going to be. It's not going to be like an app that like tells you like what plane, what like the plane you're on, what's the best seat to pick, when you get off the plane, where to get the taxi. It's not going to tell you anything about that. It's not going to tell you where you should stay. When you get to Pattaya, wherever country you go to, it's not going to tell you where to eat, how much it is to eat there, where's the best currency exchange. It's not. That app is just mainly for tricking off, man. For tricking off. Financial literacy is mandatory. Our money comes from other people. Yeah, exactly. We got to change that shit, man. The wealth, their money doesn't come from others. The money comes from their money. Okay. The wealthy, their money doesn't come from others. Their money comes from their money. Okay. So we got to do that, We could do it. There ain't gonna be much opportunities left, but we gotta take the ones that we can get. We can do it. But that's what I'm saying. When I see these guys and they got all these followers and they pumping their chest out and they not talking about, I want you guys to go and buy this stock. Everybody go buy this stock. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why are you not prospering? Why are you not using your platform properly? Why are you just using your platform to dump your chest and be a tough guy? you know. But anyway, as I was saying, I've been traveling for 3 years. A lot of that was with Zoe, and I never saw black man travels on any of the trips we took. He was absentee. He was non-existent, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what is he talking about, bro? What is he talking about? People are envious, crabs in a barrel, plantation this, plantation that. Listen, man, I don't know. It's crazy what he's talking about. He ain't never traveled when I traveled, so I don't know what that's about, but he's just not making any sense, man. The math ain't mathing. But anyway, this is kind of long now. I like to keep these less than an hour, so I'm going to ride for now, and I'll probably be back tomorrow. Don't forget this weekend, Saturday, we're going to talk about Thailand. Tonight, we're talking about Thailand. Q&A, ask me anything. We're going to talk about Thailand Saturday night, so don't forget to tune in for that. I'm going to get out of here right now. I thank you guys for joining me. Get the likes up, leave your comments below, and thanks again. I appreciate you. Peace.